Hello guys, in today's video we are going to present you the top 5 best smart sprinkler systems available on the market. We made this list on our personal preference and sorted it based on their prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers. Check out the description to find out their prices and more information. We've included the links in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification. So without further ado, let's get started. The number one position is dominating by Rachio Smart Sprinkler System Controller. You can't get better than Rachio, even out minor gripes, which we'll get into in a moment, aren't enough to even consider going with another smart sprinkler controller. Regio is completely integrated with Amazon Alexa, so you can just ask your smart hub to get things going and the job is done. While installation is a breeze, uninstalling it to replace old components or just general maintenance is a bit of a drag. The only other major issue we have is that Regio advertises that their system is compliant with utility rebates up to 100% off, but that depends completely on your local water providers. It's actually extremely difficult to get a rebate for this system, and they would have been better off not advertising that fact. That said, you get 8 zones to control, each one working with skip feature that doesn't operate on rainy days or when it's too windy out. It's also fully WaterSense certified, so you know you're actually saving water. Moving on to the next at number 2, we have RYOBI Beehive Smart Sprinkler System. If Regio didn't tickle your fancy, RYOBI has what you're looking for. You'll still get to use this system with Amazon Alexa. You'll get access to a more intricate forecasting system. RYOBI measures the moisture in the dirt, uses history, requires a bit of use to really utilize this feature, and multiple other methods to detect if it should water the lawn or just let it be. That saves you a ton of money, and the unit itself also consumes a very low amount of power, so you won't see a major impact on your electric bill. But let's talk about installation. Given the fact that the most smart sprinklers are fairly easy to install, this one falls far from the tree. Lengthy installation and the multiple Wi-Fi channel feature can do more harm than good. And if you're using the iOS, Android or web apps to use your smart sprinkler, those multiple channels can interfere with over Wi-Fi enabled items in your home and lose connection. While the issue is easy to fix, it reduces the hands-free ideal of going with a smart sprinkler system in the first place. You may also be interested in some of the best rain barrels from our list, so check them out. The number 3 position is holding by Rachio 3 Smart Sprinkler System Controller. This is the newer generation of Rachio's groundbreaking system, returning with the same number of zones and a truly intuitive app that lets you control everything perfectly as you might have been imagined. The upgraded model is still fully functional with Amazon Alexa. The upgraded system includes stronger forecasting information such as local weather tracking and a greater use of data to determine when it's appropriate to water the lawn. The downside is that the exterior isn't waterproof, so we recommend getting a simple acrylic case to protect it. The major design flaw here is that you have to program each of your 8 zones individually, so setup can take a very long time. Physical installation is still a simple enough fit, and when you integrate this into your lawn, you'll be under the EPA WaterSense certification to guarantee lower water consumption and a mitigated utility bill at the end of the month. Next at number 4, we have Skydrop Halo Smart Sprinkler System. Skydrop system is a great breakaway from the norm because it's also equipped to work with Google Home as well as Amazon Alexa. We're absolutely ecstatic at how simple this is to install. It's probably the easiest time we had actually hooking up one of these units. We knew it had to be too good to be true because when we downloaded and ran the app, we were less than impressed. It gets the job done, but it fails to send push notifications, is rather limited and sometimes freezes. Not exactly a welcome introduction into smart sprinkler use. The only other thing is to keep in mind is that this doesn't save you as much water as Regio or RYOBI. You can save an average of 20% on your home water bill, and that's still excellent, especially at the reasonable price for the unit itself, but we are hoping to see more water salvage in the next generation model. Finally, at number 5, we have Rainbird Wi-Fi Smart Sprinkler System. Rainbird put a heavy focus on keeping this budget-friendly, and we thank them for that. The model isn't an aesthetically pleasing addition like Regio, but that's not really what you're going for. You get the standard 8-zone control as well as full communication with Amazon Alexa to make this as hands-free as it can be. Out of all the apps for the units we've reviewed, Rainbird offers some of the best data gathering and allows you to use it in multiple ways. But when it comes to the hardware, there's a bit of an issue. Who uses non-LED or LCD screens anymore? The screen is difficult to see when manually operating and has such a low resolution that you feel like you're using a Tamagotchi in 1997. Rainbird picks up the slack where others have dropped the ball, because their app and notification system is practically flawless. Get a notification in the office, turn the sprinklers on, come back to a lush lawn. It's that easy. You can combine the sprinkler with one of the robot lawn mowers from our list.